All right, my boy, you back right. Episode 18.
Episode 18 of the corner section. Damn, we in, but we this is like our third time trying to start recording, but it's
Yeah.
like every episode we just get closer to like 20, then it's gonna be 50, then it's gonna be 100. So
Easily.
but no, we're just talking. We're like we should get Steve on episode 20.
He's
We
been
should get
asking
Steve
to
on
get
episode.
on since like episode 2.
Not for real.
I feel like episode 20 is enough of a milestone, though.
Yeah.
Episode 8 was really good. Really, I haven't had a bad episode that I can recall. Like one where I was like, ooh, yeah.
Well, because we've done episodes and scrapped them and then redid episodes.
Yeah.
Because that one episode 7, the one right before the homecoming episode, fam,
Yeah.
that was hard to get. That was hard to do because we
Yeah.
missed like a Sunday recording, and we
Yeah.
were trying to get one out before we did the homecoming one, and we had to record on like a Tuesday or some shit. But
Some random shit, like right before you got on the flight.
right,
Like the day before.
right, like the day before I was supposed to come to Atlanta, we had to record, and we had like a surplus. We had at one point, I think we had 2 or 3 episodes that hadn't dropped yet that we were still trying to
We were
drop
ahead of schedule.
because I got sick after homecoming and had to that's man.
But shit, we here.
Hell yeah.
We still ain't changed the name of the podcast, which is dope. Most people change names like by episode 10.
I mean, corner section, even though like if we were in the same place, I think we'd have a more I don't know. We just haven't changed the name yet. But at 20 episodes, I mean, we could change the name or we could just roll with it.
I'm cool with the corner section. I honestly don't see it changing anytime soon. Like
Yeah.
the only time I see it changing is when like niggas get sponsors.
But I mean,
But,
like it's not it's not like our name you can't put like an ad next to.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I got
shit.
I got an email from the source earlier this week, and
Oh,
they're saying our advertisers they're saying not to have certain words in our posts because advertisers didn't want to run ads next to like a post talking about somebody got killed or somebody this. Chris Brown was on the list. It was like murder, death, shotgun,
Chris
Brown, drugs.
Thug. Young Thug. Rico. Okay, hot words. That's
shit.
crazy. That's
Nah,
crazy.
But that's how like YouTube was doing it too. Like advertisers
Mm-hmm.
were like, man, we're putting on our videos right in front of a video that's talking about like some crazy shit like Rico cases and deaths and murders.
Yeah, like
So that's why
it's
they
a
started
Charmin Ultra
demonetizing it.
commercial.
Huh?
It's like a Charmin Ultra
Right.
commercial afterwards. Like, okay. I guess we're cleaning up shit, huh? That's the thing.
We doing a sweep.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, get it extra clean with the Charmin. This is not sponsored, by the way, but, you know. Hell yeah, but nah.
how
The
you been,
advertisement game is crazy. I've been good. This is like my first vacation I've ever taken on my job, like since I got it 2 years ago.
Yeah, you told me you were like, oh yeah, I'm taking a week off of work. I'm like,
Like,
I didn't think much about it at first, but then I was like, wait, I've never heard DeErik like take a day off or anything.
Yeah.
Like-
Only time I take off is like if I'm like deathly sick.
Right.
Like, deathly sick. I'm not showing up then. But like I'm not really one of those people to miss work. So for me to schedule time off and to be like I'm not doing anything,
Yeah.
I started playing the hell out of video games, but I ain't gonna lie, I've been like a kid. I beat the Hogwarts Legacy. I've been late on that. Spent hella money on that one, but it was good. It's
Okay.
like a wizard in GTA for real. Hop on your broom, wreck a nigga, pull off. Only thing you can't do is just like kick a nigga off their broom and get on their shit. Like if you could do that in the game, sick. That would be sick. I'm telling you.
I think I saw some gameplay for it on TikTok, but I mean, like, I don't like. Honestly, I wish I could get back into playing video games, but I just don't have the time.
It's
Like,
a time thing.
It's like when I didn't have time. When I did have time, I would play video games, but now that I just don't have time, I can't play. Like, I can't even justify myself like keeping my PS5 anymore because I don't use it
Damn.
at all. Like
That's crazy.
my
See,
shit
like,
is no usage.
as I get older, like I have time, and I feel like sometimes I waste it in other spaces. But like, if I'm gonna waste my time, let me just be immersed in experience this time, instead of looking at my fucking screen time on YouTube and shit and seeing like, damn, this shit is skyrocketed. I don't need that. I don't need that in my mental, like telling me that I'm on my phone too much. Nah, just let me go ahead and sink my hours in on something like that I paid an asinine amount of money for, anyways.
Not for real.
Like I told somebody the other day, like gaming used to be a kid's thing, but when you look at the prices nowadays, like gaming is
you're not no little kid getting these games.
No, $600 for the system or $500 for the system.
Yeah,
$70 for the game.
Games are 70 down or 70.
70.
They used to be, bro. They was like 60.
They stayed 60 for almost 30 years.
Yeah, they were 60 for a while. For a long time, they were 60. Yeah.
And now, PS5, y'all were the first niggas to get gouge prices.
How much it came from the PS5? Like what, $80?
Nah, they hit 70. They were the first person to break the ceiling. They were like, yeah, now that we got these adaptive triggers, you're gonna have to adapt this price, brother. And then they started with the 70. So nowadays, what these new companies do is they're like, if I have to make it as strong as I have to make it for a PS5, then I'm gonna charge you the PS5 price.
Yeah.
Even if it's on an Xbox X or whatever. 70 is the new price for a premium game. You want Elden Ring? 70. You want that new Hogwarts? 70. You want NBA 2K? 70. These niggas, Skyrim has been out longer than GTA 5, and that shit still goes for 70.
Skyrim, they still sell Skyrim? I remember Skyrim came out when we were in high school, freshman, sophomore year of high school. Because GTA came out my sophomore year. GTA came out, 13?
Yeah, it's damn near a 10-year-old game.
Yeah.
Literally. Skyrim is 70. 70.
Crazy.
And you're not even getting a disc. And that's what I said, this is strictly adult too, because nowadays, bro, you buy a game, you buy a physical game, you get the case, right? You can open the case, ain't no disc in there, it's a code. You pay $70 for a piece of paper.
They don't sell the disc anymore?
Certain people don't. And even when they do sell you the disc is just a download. It's literally just hey, you can't really physically play this unless you're online and you actually download the game.
That's some bullshit.
You know what I mean? Okay, the times have changed.
The one point in my life where I did play a lot of video games, when I was a kid, my PlayStation 2, I loved. But those games, you could literally just pop them in and start playing. You didn't have to download no shit. You didn't have to be connected. The campaign was good enough for you to just beat the campaign and then do side missions the rest of the time. You had the game.
Single player games Lost Art.
Or even because I've never had Grand Theft Auto. When it came out, I wasn't 18, so I had to call my dad, and my dad was nah, no. I'm not gonna let you get
no.
But Nick ended
up getting. You also too old, man? No.
But my brother, Nick got it. I forgot. I don't know how old he was when he got it, but Nick got it, and that's all that nigga plays. But no, I forgot which game I bought, and I got it. It might have been a Call of Duty, and I think it had an asinine amount of gigabytes it had to download just for the shit.
Yeah. Nowadays, an average game is 70 gigs.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah. I look back, right? I used to do this thing where I used to emulate older games and stuff and download them. Bro, do you know those were 1.5 gigs? Those just were 1.5 gigs. And we paid the same 60. Mm-hmm. You got half the playtime. Mm-hmm. A quarter of the graphics.
Right.
We still were just satisfied with that because it was just still well done with all those limitations in mind.
Right.
Nowadays, it's damn, we paying the same 60. And they are technically better games, but they lack depth. They lack a lot of depth. Yeah. And nowadays, every game that's single player, it just has the main player telling you what to do throughout the whole game. So instead of you figuring some shit out for yourself with those silent characters that used to exist when you couldn't put voice acting, because it was just too much storage. Nowadays, it's I should climb that tree. What was that in the corner? Bro, if you gonna tell me how to play the game, just have a giant ass arrow that I follow the whole game.
Right. That's kind of how I felt about Call of Duty, because Call of Duty to me used to be a pretty I don't want to say tough, but it was like it was challenging at some points, right? Like
There
when
were
you look like
layers.
Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2,
Mm-hmm,
like that era, like those are
Yeah.
those are probably the two best Call of Duty games you're gonna get. But it got to a point where like I think I got like Call of Duty Ghosts or some shit, and
Yeah.
I literally beat the game in one night because it was just
Yeah.
for one, it was so short and it was just easy. Like I didn't feel any challenge. It was so futuristic that like my guns, I didn't
everything
have to
for you.
rely on anything else throughout
Yeah.
the game to beat it. Like
No flashbangs, no
no nothing. Just like it was just easy. It was too easy. So I don't. It was yeah. I haven't gamed in a long time. I think I got The Last of Us like in 2020.
Have you
Even though that
watched
game-
the show?
Yes, yes I did. Did you?
I have not watched the show. I
Man,
have
you
not
gotta-
watched the show
it's
because I ain't
good.
played the game. I ain't played the game,
I didn't
and
finish
people
the
talk
game.
about the game a lot. They're
Yeah.
like, "Man, this shit, man, I cry so many times." I know this guy, one of my best friends. I consider him a best friend. I don't know if he considers me the same, but he's out in Jersey doing Twitch streams and shit.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, that nigga loved The Last of Us.
Yeah,
Like, when they announced it, bruh, he damn near went on Twitch and restarted the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he loves The Last of Us. I'm like, bro, I don't have that kind of connection. The most I like Pedro Pascal for is wearing a mask and saying, "This is the way." You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So I've been a little hesitant, but I have not heard bad things about the show.
no, it's a good show. I mean, I played the game. I didn't finish it. I'm like literally like probably 2 levels away from finishing it, and I got it during COVID. But at the time, I was sharing my PS4 with my brother, and the nigga just took the PS4 out of my room and never gave it back. But he has a PS5 now, so I might just put it back I might put PS4 back in my room and finish it. But
Yeah, you can buy the new one for the PS5 for $70. It's still The Last of Us Part 1.
I mean,
And you still got to buy Part 2.
I still have my PS4 though.
You got the
still have
OG
the PS4.
Last of Us. Yeah, they remade that game 3 times.
Yeah, I have the newest remaster though because I got it in like 2020. But but no, the show was good. The show was good. I didn't see what like because they were making such a big deal out of it, making it like seem like it was like the greatest show of all time. It's not the greatest show of all time. It's when you put I think what made The Last of Us so great was just like the story. But when you put that same story on TV, I don't think it has the same impact as it did in the video game as it does in the video
It's so
game.
crazy. You know, so crazy. People that have like recently played the video game, or like even if you look on like YouTube or like TikTok, they'll show you like beat by beat like recreations of just things that happen in the game, and I'm like, I could see if I enjoyed the game thoroughly, like that would probably hit for me. But I haven't played the game,
Yeah.
so like it's hard for me to connect with like that whole world. It's like me trying to watch Uncharted.
Yeah. I feel
Like,
that. I feel that. I didn't want.
It didn't translate.
I didn't want to watch. I didn't want to even see Uncharted. Like
Yeah.
I played maybe 2 or 3 of the games, and the games are really good. They were good games, and they were fun as hell too. But for one, I was like, Tom Holland is not Nathan Drake. I just can't see that motherfucker as Nathan Drake for one.
Nathan Drake is a 34-year-old man.
Right. And Tom Holland looks like a 19-year-old. Like niggas play Spider-Man. Like, come on.
Like he did the Spider-Man American voice. Like that's his one American accent. you know what I mean? Like
it's like how Damson Idris had his one LA accent and then played a nigga from Houston in the next show with the same accent.
that's funny. That's funny. You know, and like it's only like 2 or 3 British actors that I know that like really be switching up their types of American accent. There's Christian Bale.
Okay.
And barely Christian Bale.
Wait,
Christian Bale.
did you say black actors?
No, I just said actors.
Oh,
I
you
just
said British
actors.
British actors. Okay, British actors.
Yeah. Not specific on race. I'm gonna save that one because the only black person I'm gonna put on this list is probably Idris Elba.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like he give you different types of. You see him in American Gangster. You can see him like in some other shit. You know what I mean? Like okay, you got me. He said, "I want you to tell him we back up." Like you know what I mean? Like you one of them. So okay. That's damn near where the list ends.
Damn, just Christian Bale and Idris.
Maybe Letitia Wright.
I haven't seen
she
her
did good
enough.
on. She did good when she did Black Mirror. People forget about that.
Oh, she was on Black Mirror. She was on Black Mirror.
People forget about.
She was on Black Mirror.
If I can't remember correctly, she either has an American accent in that, or she has a strict British accent. And like,
I think she has a British accent in that.
Yeah, if I'm recalling the episode correctly now, I'm kind of like, okay, you get a multicultural, you got different accents, but I don't know if they're American. Mm-hmm. You one of them, okay? Mm-hmm. Which is fine. Maybe Lupita, but she's not British.
She's Mexican.
She's technically Mexican, yeah.
Yeah, she's from Mexico.
Yeah.
How about Daniel Kaluuya?
Me no black.
I hope if she see this, she probably won't. Don't be offended. These are just jokes.
Yeah. We talk about the whole Dominican New York debate.
I know black, puppy. I know black. I know black. Nigga be darker than me. I know black. No negro.
But you said who?
Daniel Kaluuya.
He's up there.
He's
up there. But he damn near pull a Damson too. Pull a Damson too.
I forgot because he didn't have very many lines in that one movie that Steve McQueen directed. Widows. He didn't have very many lines. Yeah. He just went around shooting people.
What is it? Spit that shit again. Yeah. Nah, go ahead, bro. You good.
That shit. Man, who are the British actors that like?
It ain't many.
And it's so many of them too.
There's but it's so crazy. Actors. It's so many people that like come to the Americas and put on that one American accent that they got and run with it. Like we rather not hire somebody from Texas. We would rather not go to Houston for a casting call. We went to London for the casting calls for Houston actors.
That's hilarious.
Intense.
That's hilarious.
That's a larger conversation. We've been talking about, damn, this might have to get bleeped out. But we've been talking about like putting America work in Chinese facilities. Mm-hmm. Shit, we might have to talk about this London to America pipeline.
Nah, at first I was cool with it, right? Like when they made Batman and Superman British. Because they're both British. Like, niggas forget that Superman is British, too.
What?
I was cool. Yeah, Henry Cavill is British.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you meant, like, Superman, like, the entity.
Oh, no.
Henry Cavill Henry Cavill, he's super British.
Henry Cavill's British. But they did great jobs as Batman and Superman, right? And then, but it started to get, like, to a point where it was like, damn, I didn't know he did such a good job being American. I didn't know that he was British.
Yeah. That was how it was with me and Christian Bale. Like Christian Bale, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't know he was British either. I didn't know he was British.
Sometimes he doesn't know he's British. Sometimes he be in that accent so long, he just don't remember. Like there was one video where like he was talking to another. Yeah, because the guy who plays Gordon in those movies is also British. Which is crazy. Yeah.
Wait, the guy who plays Commissioner Gordon? Wait, let me see. British. Because I'm forgetting his name, but I know the actor.
Yeah. I'm 99% sure he's British.
Let me see.
But yeah, he's definitely British. The nigga plays serious. He plays Sirius Black in the Harry Potter movies.
Gary Oldman?
Yeah, that's Sirius Black.
British as fuck. He's from London.
Yeah, he a bloke.
Christopher Nolan got all of his British friends.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson, Irish.
But still, all these niggas are from the UK.
Right.
Or the EU.
Ireland,
the
British.
Yeah. Yeah, 99.
I'm lied to.
Yeah, it's about a 75% British
Even
cast.
Cillian Murphy is... What the fuck? Only nigga that's not Irish is Morgan Freeman. British.
And Ken Watanabe.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's actually intense. Yeah, Katie Holmes. Where's Katie from?
I think she's from America.
She's from the States.
Okay, where's she from? What, New York, probably?
Toledo, Ohio. That's funny. I got family in Toledo.
Uh-oh.
We might be kinfolk.
She might have been your masters.
Jesus Christ.
I always think about that. Like when I meet a white person with the last name Kemp, I'm like, damn, you might have been my master.
Get Henry Louis Gates. You know, you be telling folks. Nigga
What
went
if
to Ben
wait.
Affleck and was like, yeah, you got quite a few slave owners in your family.
I heard he tried to get that shit scrapped too. Actually, he
Yeah,
didn't want people to know.
You have to get permission to like release those episodes. It's like
Yeah.
equally Angela Davis. Oh, fuck. Oh man, I was supposed to do something yesterday that I completely forgot about.
You like that?
Because Angela Davis was speaking at Morehouse yesterday. I was supposed to pull up for class. I just completely
word?
forgot. Yeah. I just
Oh, Nick
completely
and
forgot.
my mom is down there actually in Atlanta.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
She's out there with Nick.
She probably went to go see Angela Davis, for real.
Nah, she went down to go check on Nick. make sure that nigga. Pray for
Make
Nick.
sure that man okay. Praying for him.
Yeah,
Right?
pray for that he all good. But apparently Nick, he was like, because he's thinking about changing his major, and so Nick produces, and so he was thinking about changing it maybe to music. We would go doing music minor, and the music professor there was actually asking Nick some questions about like chord progressions and stuff, and Nick was getting the shit right. And then he was like, "How did you learn this?" And he was like, Nick was like, "YouTube," and I just practiced it. And I'm like, "Damn."
YouTube and FL. I know he a FL fiend. I know he a
Nick
FL
is.
fiend.
That's the only thing he uses. FL. He's trying to use Pro Tools now. I think he got like the student version of Pro Tools, but nigga
He might
be
as well
like-
stick with the FL. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, the Pro Tools you just record in. Pro Tools is
Yeah.
the industry standard for recording in.
Recording and
But-
mixing. Yeah.
Because like I've heard when people tell me that they record vocals into FL, I'm like shit.
I used to record my vocals in FL. That's what's so
I heard
wild.
that shit is horrible. for
Intense.
recording vocals.
It is intense, bro. I remember one time he was like, bro, I can let you hear back when you record. Bro, that shit had a 3 millisecond delay. And like that don't sound like a lot of delay. But when you talk
No,
like you
that's
sound
a
like
lot of delay.
Yeah, like bro, that's
When
a
you
lot
doing
of
music, that's a lot of delay.
Bro, when you try to keep up with your own words and you hearing yourself back, you hearing to yourselves and y'all not in sync,
Not for real.
like that's intense, bro. I remember that's why I was like, bro, it took me a while to drop one project. I was like, bro, I can't do this in FL.
Trying to record it FL.
Yeah, yeah. I went like, bro, look, we done recorded for today. I went back to my crib, bought a $20 condenser mic, fucking got Audacity, and recorded in Audacity because I could record in real time and sent the WAV file back to get mixed in FL. And that FL Studio mixing is actually wild. I know a guy who only mixes in FL probably till this day.
Like
And that's
wild
intense.
good or wild bad.
It really depends on what year of FL you have. Somebody made the claim that like after FL Studio 9 they changed the 808s. Brother, we're putting our own sounds in the DAW.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, who uses stock sounds? I can understand a stock synth, but who
They're
uses a stock 808?
I'm not surprised that people still use the stock 808 on FL, to be honest. Maybe that's why the 2010 sound was so uniform.
Because everybody had that one 808.
Yeah, they was using the fruity 808. I know which one y'all talking about.
Yeah.
I know the fruity 808. I know where it's at in the plugins. And
hilarious.
everybody had the same crack with that dude's face on it. When you got the cracked FL.
Yeah.
But that's a whole different conversation. I ain't gonna speak no legalities.
I tried to use FL, but I was like, yo, I'm clicking this mouse way too many times. I just want to put it in the fucking hi-hat right now. Like,
Nah, that's one thing I can say about them FL Studio people, bro. Them and like Ableton people,
oh my God.
their ability to like click patterns.
Ableton gave me a fucking panic attack. I was in the studio like last year with a dude who produces in Ableton. He doesn't record in Ableton. He produces in Ableton.
Kenny Beats does.
And he was trying to show me how to do it, and I was like, fam, I would rather just load up my MPC right now and try to chop this sample instead of trying to do this shit in Ableton.
Yeah, I would do this analog.
Right.
I would do this beat with the limitation of 8 sounds, like Manny Fresh said. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, he said like a lot of most of the beats were only 8 sounds. I was like,
Hey,
but if you look at music from that era, it's like, okay, nigga had a melody,
Yeah.
nigga would have some bells, claps,
Yeah.
maybe a snare, and some
You know how many
hi-hats,
people
some
had
kicks.
the Nelly? Oh,
Wait, you went out the Nelly.
the
What?
Nelly. Oh, you know that little button. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, that was on everybody's song for like
Yeah,
a decade. that was one of the 8 required.
the sound.
Yeah, he had 7 sounds to work with because that 8th was like the 8th slot was locked in.
That shit is crazy. They only have 7, 8 sounds. But I mean, like, even if you look at some beats today, only have like 8 sounds.
Yeah.
Maybe even less.
I think the box is only like 5 or 6 tracks, like 5 or 6 files on top of each other, like the 808, obviously the drums, and then like the sample, because it's like the boing.
So when we talk about sounds, are we putting all the drums in one track, or do we have hi hats in one track, snares in one track, kicks in
That's
one track?
another question. That's another
Yeah.
question. I don't know if Manny Fresh was just making the Manny Fresh beat on on a rolling 808, taking that floppy disk, putting it inside the MPC, and just like hitting it for the Manny Fresh pattern. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But like at the same time, there would be points where he would take out like the snare or take out the hi hat. Because I've been listening back to the Carters on my pastimes. I ain't gonna lie. I might have had some shit to say about Wayne. I'll take it back. Them Carters are hard. Them Carters are tough. Sean Carter and Wayne Carter they got it.
Did you
They
see
got
my
it.
tweet? Did you see my close friends tweet about Lil Wayne on Twitter?
No. What did you say, bro?
Let me see if I can pull it up though. Actually,
Shit, just send me the screenshot or something. I don't even know how close friends on Twitter
no,
work.
because I forgot what the conversation on Twitter was, but it was talking about like music that ages well, and I argued that Lil Wayne's music has not aged as well because it is based in it is like a lot of it is based in that like early 2000s sound or
It's
mid
era
2000s.
music.
It was based in the era of music. Like, don't get me wrong, it was good music, and I think it still is, but I don't think it aged as well as like Jay-Z's music from that time.
To be very fair, when's the last time you heard the Carter one?
I don't know.
Yeah. Play it back. Play it back. I ain't gonna
Okay.
lie. I heard that first beat. And I heard that first beat, bro. Manny Fresh definitely had 8 sounds. Because the beat starts damn near how the beat ends. If that makes sense. Like, you know, like nowadays we kind of layer our beats up to hit to the beat.
There's a
drop.
lot more creativity with laptops. Like,
Yeah, you can build a beat more. Man, the first track on the Carter one is just boom, dum, and Wayne just starts rapping, no hook. Bro, I was like, bro, they were doing it like this. This aged
Yeah.
well for me to look at like where rap
Okay.
is now. Cause like I was listening to Yeet the other day. Boy,
You listen to Yeet?
yeah. I be trying to give everybody a listen. I be trying.
Because I
trying.
remember I asked you if you listen to Baby Keem. You were like, "Do I look like somebody listens to
Listen
Baby
to Baby
Keem?"
Keem. Ever since then, cause like, bro, I was so shocked when I heard Keem.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, am I like missing out on like a new era of music? So nowadays, if somebody tells me to listen to somebody, I'll be downloading that shit. I'm like, I'll listen like damn near that day. My only song that I like by that Yeet is that Out the Way. I'm swimming in dance. I'm cuffing the man. I don't even know what the fuck I don't know what he's talking about.
yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about, but like, I like it. I don't know what it is. That's that one song, but I don't know, bro. Compared to like how that rap went and like me listening back to the Carter one, I was like, bro, I can clearly understand exactly what Wayne's talking about. This is Wayne pre-lighter flick. So that man just had nothing but time to rap. Manny Fresh did so good, bro. And then it went from the first track straight to Go DJ.
Okay.
And I'm like, bro, Go DJ is a timeless track. Yeah. And then I'm hearing the third track. This is the Carter. I'm like, damn, this third track good. This is damn near volume 1, volume 2 good. Like Jay-Z volume 1, volume 2. I was like, damn.
What year did the Carter one come out?
I don't know, but it's Wayne's 4th studio album, to be fair.
Carter one came out in 2004.
Yeah.
Do you think do you think the Carter one aged better than the Carter 3?
No. And
Okay.
that's why I'm listening back to all the Carters. Because I'm like, bruh, out of all the Carters, the Carter 3 is fucking timeless.
Yeah, yeah.
That album went hood platinum, hood diamond.
that album went platinum. Like,
Yeah, but it went hood diamond.
you right.
It went hood diamond. Like, the only person that I really know rap-wise that went diamond for real, like from that era, technically there are two, but I only recognize one. Nelly.
Carter 3 came out in 08.
Yeah. Oh wait, man, it's changed the era. T-Pain.
Wait, when did Nelly drop?
Nelly went platinum on. I mean, he went diamond on what album? Same year that Eminem went diamond.
I think it was his first album.
Yeah, his first
I
album.
think it was Nellyville.
It was Nellyville,
Yeah.
because that shit was a hit, and that
Yeah,
came
Nellyville.
out
Nellyville was 02.
02. And a year later, the Carter One come out. If I compare those two albums, I'd say the Carter One age is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on now,
I'm
and that's why I'm like,
I'm gonna go back and listen to it. I'm gonna go back and listen to it.
I ain't gonna
Because
lie.
it's like, huh?
Manny Fresh washed himself on that verses, and like ever since COVID, I feel like people have kind of like discredited Manny Fresh. Because that verses went really bad for him, bro. The only person you didn't want to see in a verses like that was Scott Storch, because he transcended eras. Manny Fresh did not leave the era he came from.
He didn't. I mean, and the thing, yeah, because people were talking about how that last round when he played Back That Ass Up and Still Dre, like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think people discredited Manny Fresh, but there was a good amount of people who were saying, even though I think Scott Storch won, there was a good amount of people saying that Manny Fresh won that last round.
The last round, sure, because like that's a hit. Like that might be the one timeless song that Manny Fresh will have for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I mean it's a you can't like, and I hate that this new generation. I really hope nobody remixes that shit. We do not need Meg Thee Stallion. We do not need one of these new stupid ass rappers.
Drake already did it.
Oh yeah, well he did it. Drake, the way Drake did it was good though. The way Drake did it was good, and you can easily, if you're a DJ, you can take
the
that
real shit.
song and fade it into the other. Like it was the way how he did it was good. But we don't need like a remix of that song. Like we don't need a 2023 remix.
A City Girls hit. I know
We
what
don't
you
need
mean.
City Girl. Oh my god.
I know what you
We
mean.
don't need City Girl. We don't need an Ice Spice remix of it.
I know I'm just
naming
with
female.
the Ice Spice.
Yeah, we don't need that shit. I know I'm just
Not
naming
on the
female
back
rappers. But that's because that's the only thing I can think of on the top of my head. But there's some niggas out here that don't need to remix that shit either.
Very rarely do I see like male rappers wanting to do that though.
Well, I take that back. Gaius. You know that song Gaius?
By who?
Fuck. Who? I can't think of the artist. But he
Gaius?
sampled it. He sampled it. GAYLLAIS, I think.
What? Say that one more time.
Oh my god, I can't spell for shit right now.
No, you good. I'm just trying to figure out who this man is. You talking about somebody like, bro? It sounds like you're speaking a different language. You're gonna have to spell it slow for me.
No, for real. Like, I think. Let me look. It was on my We Outside playlist. And if you want my playlist, they're all on my Apple Music.
Gaius.
Gaius.
How do you spell it?
G-A...
Yeah.
One second. I'm trying to... GYALIS. Capella Gray. He sampled it. He actually sampled it. And I like how he sampled it.
Oh, Gals.
Gallus.
You pronouncing it weird, bro. It's Gals. Like, you know,
Gallus, okay.
Gals. Like,
Yeah.
a fine gal. You know what I mean? Like, you know, little,
Can't fucking talk this
little
word.
bad little ting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what this is.
I actually like how he sampled it. He sampled it pretty well. I wish the song was longer, but it was a pretty dope song.
Yeah.
But yeah,
see,
we don't need a 2023 remix of
this is like an R&B
Back That
remix
Ass Up.
though.
Yeah, unless
different.
you gon' totally change it, but like
Yeah.
don't speed it up. Don't speed up Back That Ass. I don't know how the fuck you gonna speed that shit up even more. Slow
Honestly,
that shit down.
if you went to Florida, you'd hear some very fast versions.
Oh, I bet. I was hanging out. I was I was over at my I was over at my aunt and uncle's house last night, and so my uncle he's like he grew up. He was born in '80, so he saw like Two Live Crew and everybody free. Like he saw all that shit,
Right.
and he was playing like Two Live Crew last night. That music is so fucking fast. That music is ridiculously fast. Like,
Bruh. I couldn't get through. I still have it, but I literally cannot get through Two Live Crew.
really? What do
Like
you mean
it-
by you can't get through it?
But I try to listen to their first album, bro. I'm still trying. Like, I ain't gonna lie. This is when I knew that, like, there was a difference between, like, a Rick Rubin executive produced album and, like, everybody else during the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Like, if you were not on Def Jam, I do not know how you had fans.
Well, the thing is, I don't think with Two Live Crew, I don't think because I've never listened to a Two Live Crew album,
Good luck.
but I assume that based on like the music that I have heard, the whole album is gonna sound like that. So it's like it's gonna be just nothing but party songs.
Yes
So-
and no. Bro, do you know, like, every member of this shit, like, every member of this group has a side of the album? It's damn near 4 sides.
A side of the album. Oh God, what was it, like a double disc or some shit?
Bro, I don't know how they released something like this. I don't know how they got away with this. This looks like criminal behavior to me. Like, 4 sides? 4 sides? And you want me to get through it? I can't even tell you if the first side is different from the second. I couldn't
That
tell
shit
you.
is hilarious.
But it's just like 30 tracks. 18, but still. That's actually wild. Cause like Black's album.
Yeah. Wait, did it come out? Where does it come out?
Yeah. It came
came
out
out?
Friday. It came out
Oh,
Friday.
I thought it came out next week.
Don't waste your time.
Oh, damn.
Dog.
Damn. Black's album isn't good.
That nigga fell in love and went pop.
Oh, my God.
Nah, I ain't gonna say he went all the way pop, but like his music a little upbeat.
But no, it
Black's
wasn't
album-
good.
Bro, I ain't even get like past 4 tracks. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How many tracks are there?
Enough for me to know I stopped prematurely.
Oh, man.
Like, I think that shit like 16.
Not 6 lakh.
Yeah, 6 lakh is 6 lacking.
Says I have a lover. Oh, yeah. This nigga had
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, he's in love and love.
This nigga over here with the lavender background, shirtless.
Yep.
Shit, yeah, that nigga
Yep.
in love. The second one, he had a baby in the
Bruh,
kitchen
do
studio.
you know that baby is 5 years old?
Yeah, because the last time he dropped the album was 2018. In like November 2018 too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
man.
we're in that era of black people redefining themselves. Did you hear one of Megan's last singles? Like that little dance track? The
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh my God, it's so bad. And I know,
No.
like, whatever. People gonna be like, DeErik, you hating on Megan. What? It's a bad song. It's not good.
I didn't even know she
not.
dropped the song.
It's not good. I don't know when it came out. I don't know when the music video dropped. Whatever I heard.
I just can't get over that voice. You know, DeErik, you hate on Megan.
Like, for real. Like, all right, here we go. It's another black man trying to berate.
Right? They gonna think we fucking hating Meg this episode because
No.
I named her because she should.
Bro, I just don't like good
fucking
music.
remix.
Yeah, I don't like no damn bad music.
No, for
Yeah.
real. Like, and I think, and I saw this tweet too. They were talking about how music isn't timeless anymore because the writing is so juvenile, and I'm like, I agree with
Oh,
it.
it's that
Yeah.
her. It's that her joint. I'm her, 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 her.
When did that song come out? Did that come out after the trial?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's not good. It's not bueno. No bueno. August 15th, 2022. Jesus Christ. It's been out that long?
Oh, that was on her last album.
Yeah.
They must have just pushed that as a single though.
Yeah, nah. Disrespectful. That was disrespectful to like. I told you. In the last episode. We finna see these folks talking about I'm not a rapper. I'm not rapping. Okay. Bring back Bone Thugs. What that man say on Thuggish Ruggish Bone? We're not against rap. We're not against rapping. But we are against these thugs. Like, we are against these, like, bad tracks.
Nah, for real.
Like, I ain't against rap, nor rappers. I don't have nothing wrong with Meg. But, like, Jesus Christ, that was not a rap track. Mm-hmm. And not to say that you can't try other shit. But I also don't have to listen to everything.
Yeah.
Hot take,
Right.
hot take.
I think a lot of rappers, I think they're at like a crossroads of, for one, trying to like make TikTok music, make music that their fans and their original fans like.
Yeah.
And then I also think like a lot of it, they're trying to switch fan bases. Like when I was at the SZA concert, right? And we'll get more into this. I'll tell you more about the SZA concert. But when I was at the SZA concert, I was like, I feel like the oldest fucking person here. There was a lot of like, had to have been like 14, 15-year-old girls there. And I was just like, when I was in college and SZA came out, like college girls, it was like college girls and girls maybe a little older were fucking with SZA. Like, now it's like her fan base is like young as fuck.
Do you think that's because of the artists or just because of how artists consumed?
I think a couple of things. I think her newest album, because if you compare her first album and her newest album, I think this album was made a little bit for a younger generation, low key, because it's been 5 years since she dropped her last album. So like in her last album, her fan base might have been 18 when she dropped her last album, but 23 now.
Yeah.
And then like a younger generation, somebody who might have been like 10 years old when she dropped her first album might be 15 now. So I think it just happened too long. I think the time that she took to make the album or to release another album, it was just so long that her old fan base kind of might have outgrown her and started listening to other R&B acts. Like, just think, in that time, Summer Walker dropped 2 albums. In the time it took SZA to drop 1.
Yeah, but look at Summer's career.
Oh yeah, cool. She don't want to perform. That's the thing.
You know
But
what I
I do
mean?
hear people saying they fuck with Summer more than SZA.
The songs are better. I ain't gonna lie. The songs are better. This is not like with Summer. You don't get a lot of fake genre hopping.
You got a lot. You got a lot of that in SZA's last album. She did a lot. She would do like some. I don't want to say country, but like
like even Kill My Ex, like
that
whole vibe.
Yeah.
That whole like Paramore soft rock vibe.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
like,
Whereas
you know.
Summer kind of stays in that like strictly like R&B.
She on that new age R&B, but it's strictly that.
Yeah. She like strictly. You're not gonna see Summer do like soft rock, fucking country or nothing. But SZA's gonna do that. I think SZA. I think with this album especially, I think TD is gonna try to groom her to be like the next pop star.
I think they're doing the same thing with Six Lack. Cause I'm gonna be honest, that album is genre hopped.
Yeah.
Like this man went from talking about like hot lemon pepper wings and songs, East Atlanta Love Letter with Future, like
That
the
was
most
good. That was a good ass song.
great song with like
love
two of the
that
most
song.
unromantic niggas like in the history of Atlanta. Like, and that's why it worked.
Right.
Like Since I have a lover. Like, what if you don't get this washed ass concept out my face?
Because I mean, like, who, like, because, like, who else is running male R&B? Who else is like running it? Okay, Division.
And you know, Division is 2 people.
I thought Division was 1 person.
Division is the name of the group. It's the producer and the singer.
I feel like I've been lied to.
Ain't never seen the producer's face in my life.
I really felt like Division was 1 person.
Yep. Division is a duo.
Damn. Even if you look these niggas up, it is 2 niggas.
Yep.
Damn, I thought Division was 1 person.
Yep. We got in too deep. And also about Division, bro. You know, my conspiracy theory on Division, or the lead singer of Division, whatever he calls himself. Bro, you know that nigga don't never not wear shades when he sing?
Really?
I think that nigga be squinting for his life, bro. I think he be straining for every note he hit. That's my conspiracy theory, right? And to make it look easy, because like that's what you want. Not only do you want a good singer, you want a good singer who makes it look easy. That's why Summer Walker. That's why Summer Walker flopped. It didn't look easy on that stage for her to do any of the process of performing. Like, Division solved himself like one of the major problems, bro. He be, but don't nobody want to see all that. You put on them shake, like it just look like you smiling the whole time. You get what I mean? So like, okay, Division, you learned your little trick, but eventually that's gonna fade. So my personal opinion, I think the people are gonna catch up with you. I think we're gonna find out because if I notice it, I'm a hater though. I'm a professional hater, so I'm a professional hater. So maybe I'm tripping, but anybody I bring up the habit to, go look at his Tiny Desk concert. Tell me if I'm lying. The boy be in there. Like, bro, I know you straining for them notes. I know that shit got your shoulders up. You know what? Somebody singing some high ass notes. But all that to say, 6 Lack's album, yeah, he was there. He almost had the R&B crown. Lost it with this one. I'm talking about 3 tracks in. I'm like, boy, you better have some heat on here. And it don't even look like he got features on here. Oh, he got Don Toliver.
But I mean, like, after 5 years of not dropping an album, like, no, SZA was like, because SZA dropped 2022. SZA damn near dropped 2023.
Yeah, it's been about 4 years. But, like, even in those 4 years, 6 Lack has dropped a lot of, like, EPs.
He did?
Yes. He got 6 piece and fries. It was the name of one of them.
He did have that. I forgot about that one.
You know? He did, apparently, I don't know. He got a lot of different joints. He got enough joints. To my fans.
We need to do this one. I'm looking at singles and EPs.
Yeah,
he's had some.
He's been dropping,
but I just haven't heard. I just like it's just kind of come and gone. Like I didn't hear. Maybe COVID too, because like niggas wasn't. You didn't really listen to the radio, but
Nah, he on some weird type of time. And you see this little video they got for him on his little Apple Music page? Because I'm watching it right now. I'm like, bro, what is this?
Black is.
Bro, they should have never gave y'all Ooh, I need to stop before I. I was finna shake the table because they should have never gave y'all visual albums. They should have never gave y'all. They should have never gave y'all cinematographers.
That was Beyonce though, because Beyonce did a visual album, and then everybody thought they could do a visual album.
Yeah, and Kendrick ran with it, and like then Lyrical Lemonade came out, and what?
Just started.
They should have never gave y'all lyrical. Yeah, they should have never gave y'all Lyrical Lemonade.
Kendrick,
everybody. Yeah. Bruh, like.
Wait, I saw some shit on TikTok. Somebody they had taken the snippet from Kanye wake up, nigga, wake up, and put it as their alarm. And somebody, I was reading the comments, they said they had Kendrick's as their alarms.
That shit is scary,
Oh
bro.
shit. That's the funniest shit ever, man. That's the funniest.
For real.
I can just imagine you get like 2 hours of sleep and you're like crazy delirious and you just hear that in the middle of the night.
What would be worse is like you keep your phone close to you and your alarm was, I remember you was conflicted, misusing your influence. Sometimes I did the same. But that boy Kendrick thought he was Morgan Freeman.
Oh man, having Kendrick as your I remember I used to have Mad City as my ringtone. That shit.
What, you just woke up to yeah.
Yes. It started at that shit. It used to be like a meeting or some shit. Yeah.
Just, bro, you know what I actually like? I hate TikTok, but I like these new TikToks where they be doing like the over animated, like I don't even know how to get that like playback speed just right with it. You know what I'm talking about? They be all jittery and shit. Like, bro, I gotta pull up one of them. Like, bro, nah, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like the playback speed you can tell like it's sped up, but like somehow their voice is still like on point. Like, like it just be funny. Like that's all I imagine nowadays when I like get a good clip. Like it's somebody like doing some crazy jittery shit and then it's so that's weird, bro. The TikTokers will understand if they watch this. They'll understand.
Right, we need to hit some of these topics because we are like 40 minutes and we haven't hit a single topic.
You know it's crazy.
Maybe
bro.
the SZA. That was
yeah. We'll start with SZA, bro, because on my side we've been recording for 57 minutes, like God straight.
Damn.
Yeah, we up. we up. You told me you had an hour and a half.
So we had an hour and a half. We haven't hit no topics yet.
That's a good. That's the marker of a good episode where you can go an hour straight, no topics. Hour straight, no topics, no Vaseline. Hey, that's when you know you're going crazy. Episode.
Oh man! But all right, SZA.
Yeah. Like you said, it's a Chuck E. Cheese concert.
Shit. So we get to the concert, right? We get there. It's at the Forum. It's at the Kia Forum now. The Forum. I didn't even know this shit was the Kia Forum. It was at the Forum here in LA. Mm-hmm. Me and my girl went. We get there, getting our seats. Of course, somebody done thought our seats were their seats. We kicked them niggas out. Sat down. We got there like 5.
Dylan always has a fucking seat story.
Oh yeah, no. Somebody like there's always a bitch in my seat. Like
someone in your seat. Someone fucking with your seat.
Like we know you at the top of the 200 level. Come on, go to your seat. You at the top of the 200. We all know. I was at the top of the 100, so I wasn't doing very much. But I was at the top of the 100. Nigga, SZA was still. I was up there. I think is I've never been to the Forum. I've never seen the concert there, so I didn't know how it was. But where I was sitting in another stadium, in another arena, would have been a 200 level seat. But it was 100 level because there was just the floor, the 100 level, and 200 level, and the ceiling. So, I just no, never to get. I'll get another 100 level, but I will never get that seat again.
Yeah, the 200s can't go. Can't go for the 200s there, and then like it has to be good 100s.
The 200s, I might as well just watch the Amazon Prime because they were recording it. So I think this is going to be on Amazon Prime. This is probably going to be on Amazon Prime the way they're recording it.
That makes me mad though. Go ahead,
Why?
keep going though. Just keep going. I'll say my opinions at the end of your story, bro.
But no, the concert itself was good. But I realized I was like. I had hit up a friend of mine who had gone the night before, and I was like, "Yo, what time does this go on? Because we're gonna be late. Like, we're not gonna make the opener." She was like, "She doesn't go on until 9." So I was like, "That's cool." So we get there at 9. This is still not on. She comes out at like 9:11. But she performs until like 10:45. She does an hour and a half. And
That's
then
not bad.
I turned to Faith and was like, she better get out there and do another 30 minutes. I turned to my girl and was like, she better do 30 more minutes. She's not going to just cut this off after hours. But then I realized, I was like, Sister only has 2 albums and a couple projects before.
Yeah, y'all not listening to Child's Play.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not listening to them old joints.
No.
Y'all not listening to them old joints.
No.
She put them throwbacks on, y'all gonna be looking like this.
And the way her fans really, they went crazy for every song, but they really only knew her new stuff. Mm-hmm. They knew I Might Kill My Ex, not a great. They knew that. They knew Shirt. They knew her new stuff. They knew Snooze, Low, but
maybe
her old
some broken clocks.
Yeah, they went break crazy because I think she opened with either Love Galore or Broken Clocks. No.
She probably did that Drew Barrymore.
No, she started off with a SOS song. Her first 2 songs I think were SOS. Her first what's his name? So her first Control song was Love Galore. Mm-hmm. But she did Broken Clocks. And like they love that song, right? They love Broken Clocks and Broken Clocks love
Weekend.
Galore and Weekend. So Weekend was her second to last song.
I wouldn't have saved her for that end. But also, like, if you start hearing The Weeknd, I guess you know, like, SZA's done.
Yeah, because that's what I was wondering. I was like, yeah, she hasn't played The Weeknd yet. And I thought she didn't do 20-somethings, but she did. She did do 20-somethings, like, in the middle. But honestly, like, I just felt like it felt, I guess, coming off that Kendrick concert, where it's like, Kendrick, that nigga got a discography. Like, that nigga got 5 or 6 albums.
Yeah.
And I don't even think he did anything from Section 80. He didn't do anything from Section 80. He was just doing Mad City Up.
And that's all he has to do. Because when he gave y'all the last Section 80 performance he was ever gonna give, fuck that. He told you. Hey, shout out to GTA 5 again for giving me that hit of ADHD. Boy, what? Bro, when I was sophomore year of high school, bro, I didn't even really know. I wasn't no big Kendrick fan back then. I wasn't big on really wasn't big on hip hop back then. So like, bro, I'm on GTA. I'm like, damn, one thing that used to be so good, you used to be able to hear Snoop Dogg on San Andreas, blah, blah, blah. Man, I'm turning my shit on. I hear some boom, 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 boom. Fuck that. I'm like, bro, I started, bro, Franklin. Oh, yeah. You know how they be saying stuff in the car randomly? So I'm like, man, yeah. That and Ali Boumaier by The Game. Okay. Those were 2 of my, like, favorite memories from GTA 5. Mm-hmm. But, like, also Kendrick is one of those people that came up through touring. You get what I mean? Before he had his first single, he was already on the tour bus with J-Rock, on tour with, like, I forgot who it was back then. I want to say it was, like, Tech Nine and them. Mm-hmm. But, like, somebody who thinks about making their music be able to be performed on a concert is different than somebody who writes a good song.
Right.
That's why Graduation sounds so different than College Dropout. Yeah. 2 different intentions of what the music is supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean, Kanye, for Graduation, he like, if you read up on the production of the album, he made it after touring with U2 and was like, I want to make stadium music. Like, that's why that shit sounds so good live. Because, like, and there's a couple College Dropout joints that do sound good live. Like, Jesus Walks sounds good live. Jesus Walks, and did he do slow jams when he performed? I forgot.
Shit, Through the Wire probably always goes crazy. He probably doesn't even perform that anymore.
He doesn't.
I wouldn't perform it.
He doesn't.
I would just let the beat ride and then just do a different rap. I would do that. I'd do like some. I'd rap all day over the Through the Wire beat. Mm-hmm.
But even like Late Registration sounds good in the outside in the stadium.
But still, that's through touring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I didn't necessarily hear about SZA opening up for too many people. You get what I mean? Like, it was kind of like SZA may have opened up for a few people during her EP days.
Yeah.
And they were top dog artists. So that's even different. Like, I think she opened up for Isaiah Rashad a lot. And, like, that's cool. But, like, Isaiah Rashad isn't necessarily known for throwing the best concerts or selling out the biggest arenas.
Right.
You go from opening that to headlining your own shows. She was never ready for that. And I remember back in the days when we used to be like, bro, SZA cannot perform live. SZA damn near was performing like Summer.
Damn.
I remember them days. I remember, like, people used to be like, bro, I do not like SZA, bro. Have you ever heard her live? I remember them days. So, like, yeah, you probably ain't going to get the best concert experience from SZA. And especially, I ain't going to say she got the worst. I ain't going to be that far.
No, it was good. Like, don't get me wrong, I was entertained, and, like, she had dancers up there. It was a whole production. Like, if you want to know why them tickets cost so much, it's because of the production.
Yeah, the amount of people they had to pay.
Yeah, it's because of those sets. Like,
Lighting.
we had a whole nigga was on a raft floating over the. Oh, yes, they made a raft and had her floating on the raft over the crowd. Like, they brought in a boat at one point.
But I saw Taylor Swift on her opening show.
Yeah,
They damn near built like a river for her to like dive in and like swim. Like, it was fake, obviously. But like, it made it look like she had jumped in the water, like dived in the water. They probably had a kiddie pool right there and had a video of her like swimming down the whole stage. And then like it was like this big ass waterfall happened on the top. And then all of a sudden she in a whole different outfit performing a whole different song. I'm like, bro, if y'all don't get these, they should have never gave y'all creative directors.
No, for real. Like, I really feel like a lot of artists are going to just start hiding behind production value
You know
to
what I
hide the
mean?
fact that they don't really have that much talent. Like,
Bruh.
now I'm not saying SZA and Taylor Swift are not talented. They're two very talented people. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, Taylor Swift can't sing because she can, or SZA can't sing because I think SZA can. But at some point, the production, like, we want to see you like hit some notes, my nigga.
I didn't
Like,
understand this. Taylor Swift's last album was an album of re-releases.
Yeah. Because Scooter Braun sold her discography. And she's like, I'm re-releasing all my music. She re-recorded all her music.
And y'all showed up and paid Ticketmaster for these. Like,
Not even
get
new
into
music.
that.
Because like it wasn't getting any. Her new music isn't getting any radio play because it's old music that she's just re-recording.
Like, damn. Damn. Like, and then on top of that, like, how much would... I don't even want to know how much this is. I know how much this is a tickets worth.
Because, like, so you have, like, performance royalties, right? Like, you... So, essentially, whoever owns your whoever owns the masters, you have to get permission from them in order to perform your own music.
Yep.
So, she doesn't own her music, so she doesn't own any of that old music, so she can't get the rights to fucking perform that music. So she had to re-record it and has this whole tour to sing the songs that she already sung.
This is why T-Pain said, I don't mind giving people 100% of the royalties on any song I make with a sample. All I want are the rights to play it live.
Yeah, to perform it and play it live.
Let me do that shit live. You could take all the money all day.
Because you're not gonna make no money off of streaming. Like, why do you think artists are signing 720 deals and slave deals? Because you're not gonna make no money off of streaming. It's all off of touring and merch. That's what
Shaun White deals.
Yeah, like
fucking 540, 720.
Like, that's why. But it's just, the music industry is so fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it is. And we're in a
She has
shit
this
spot.
whole tour to sing, not even to sing new songs, to sing pre-release or release music that she doesn't have the rights to.
Yeah. I wonder if she got away with like just slightly changing the titles.
Well, so the titles actually aren't copyrighted. When you put out a song, the titles aren't copyrighted.
I imagine you can't copyright a title though, because how many songs are titled "Respect"?
And there's so many songs that are titled the same thing that you can't. Yeah,
you can't own that. I'm sorry, Somebody said black people in the way we rename names of songs. Like, oh fuck, As is Always from Stevie Wonder. Fucking Differences, we call that shit something else. What the fuck is that song? Differences by Maxwell. Damn, what's the name of the? I mean, how's that song go? I don't even know that
shit.
I don't even know the real name for real. If I could think of the song that it is.
All in all,
yeah, keep going.
All in all, I will only see SZA again if I'm only got SZA got to have 2 more albums. She got to have 2 or 3 more albums for me to see her again.
SZA need to go on tour with some real touring artists. That's my argument. I just don't think we have enough good examples of good tours anymore. So like everybody thinks like, oh, this is a good tour. They should have never gave y'all Yeezus. When the set pieces got that intricate.
No, Yeezus, and I'm so mad, man. I never saw Yeezus.
I never saw it live, bro.
My
boys saw that shit live.
Yeezus or Pablo. I never didn't see Yeezus or Pablo, man.
Man, my boys had so many recordings of Yeezus live. I damn near cried watching those re-recordings, bro. I'm like,
I look at like the clips people have. That as much as niggas want to talk about Kanye, man, like you can't. Kanye elevated shit. Kanye be elevating.
Yeah,
he be elevating shit. Like
I can remember how much more elaborate tours got post Yeezus.
Yeah. Especially if you're like a big name artist, because if you're like a B-list artist, we don't expect you to be on Yeezus level. But if you're a Kendrick Lamar, like each tour
now you gotta have background dancers and models.
Right.
Now you gotta have lights. Now you gotta have set pieces. Now you gotta have outfit
You gotta
changes.
have like a big LED screen, like come up and down, like like it needs to be like artistically like crazy.
Yeah. If your stage isn't 12 feet off the ground, what are you doing?
If you're not hovering above people, what are you doing? Like. If you don't have a jetpack on and fly throughout the fucking stadium.
Yeah, you gotta be the fucking moonwalk. You gotta be Michael Jackson moonwalk, fucking Air Force Jackson. Like, bro.
Nah, for real. Like, I don't know how crazy is it gonna get.
Kendrick Lamar had to become a ventriloquist.
No, for real. It had to disappear.
I'm a killer. He's a killer. She's a killer, bitch. We some killers, fucking zombies. I know he was over it. Germophobic, hetero, and homo. I am now for the faint of heart. My genetic bill can My genetic bill can multi-universes.
That shit is funny.
Playing Baby Shark with my daughter. Disappear. Like the first time I fucked a white bitch.
The second time I fucked a white bitch, Copenhagen. It was a good K-Man series.
Like, I was listening back to that album because somebody was like, I be following these woke black folks even though I shouldn't. Even now, as we look at the dynamic of Kendrick Lamar's discography, Good Kid, Mad City is the most perfectly constructed hip-hop album. The narrative from beginning to end is cohesive, but it does not build up the black man. It does not do anything for the black man. And then you have To Pimp a Butterfly, an album made for the black man, an album made for the black experience, but so piecewise and so poetic that the masses couldn't even handle it. The masses couldn't take it. So then you have Kendrick Lamar making Damn. Oh, now you give him the Pulitzer. Oh, now he's got Rap Album of the Year. Oh, because he's not talking about the black man. But now we got Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers talking about what the black man really needs. And he puts it in a package for you. He puts it in a package for... You know how black people get when they really feeling the point? He puts it in a package for you. He puts it in a package for you just so you can understand exactly what's going on and what's plaguing us, man. What's plaguing us, man. We needed this one, man. You might not. So I'm hearing all this talk. I'm like, damn, maybe I ain't hear the same shit. So I'm like, let me put this damn Mr. Morale back on, boy. I got to Worldwide Steppers. I'm like, we needed to hear about fucking white bitches. We needed this. We needed this. I might be racist. Ancestors watching me fuck was like retaliation. I'm a killer. Niggas, I passed out eulogies. Not because the person on the other side had a red gradient, but because the high blood pressure filled the catering. We needed this one, man. We needed this one, man. Like, we needed to hear, fuck you, bitch. Nah, fuck you, nigga. Nah, fuck you, bitch. Like,
so wait, we gotta move on.
Yeah, like I'm about to go on a rant. I'm about to go on a rant because I'm like,
we gotta move on.
This was woke. Yeah.
But all right, so we're talking about concerts.
Yeah.
Gotta talk about the Drake and 21 concert that's coming up.
Will you
be in attendance?
I'm not gonna be in attendance until Ticketmaster falls. Yeah, y'all think I'm being funny? I'm one of them. Until I see Ticketmaster fall and these prices decline, I need the bubble to burst. I need '08 housing crisis level crashing with Ticketmaster.
Well, you heard somebody hit him with a class action lawsuit because of the price of the Drake and 21 concert.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting.
My thing is just like, ain't the CIA and the FBI and the government like looking at y'all and y'all continuing to just price gouge?
Yeah, we have a Federal Trade Commission.
Investigation.
We have a whole group of people that are supposed to just stop monopolies.
Right.
How did we let it get to this point? Who got paid what?
But not like these fucking Drake tickets.
Yeah,
like, yo, Ticketmaster, y'all literally being like the FTC is on y'all ass and y'all still price gouge. Look, it's fucked up as the fucking government is.
It's probably one nigga that loves their job that is single-handedly building a strong case.
Shit. Look, I would be that nigga. I would be that nigga because there's no way the fuck. Like you, because these tickets, right? Like for those scissor tickets, I only bought about $350. Mm-hmm. So combined, it was about like $700. But then they added like $300 more of fees. Of like, what the fuck is a processing fee? Nigga, this is online. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like,
what y'all processing?
What the fuck is this? I get my tickets as soon as I buy them. What are you niggas processing?
It ain't the ATM. Because even then, like, even a bank processing fee is like 3%.
Right.
Y'all damn near charging me 100 extra percent. Y'all are damn near doubling my price on a ticket.
It's actually crazy. It's crazy. Like,
that's asinine, bro. 21 gonna have to do something for me, as that tweet said. 21 gonna have to do something for me.
Did you see that somebody had deleted it? Because there was that thread that was like this tweet has been deleted. Message is that it makes the tweet like 10 times funnier.
It does, bro. Every time when it's like this tweet has been deleted. Like, yeah, you knew you was spitting, huh? You knew you was spitting, huh?
But nah, these Drake. So I saw a TikTok, right, and they were talking about, they're like, yo, why doesn't Drake do stadiums? Why doesn't Drake do stadiums? He only does arenas, but he hasn't done a stadium yet. Last time he did a stadium was with Kanye at the Coliseum. But he doesn't do stadium. So apparently they were saying that, like, they think Drake, because with the stadium you have to put on like a whole spectacle and performance, right? Beyonce is going to put on a whole spectacle and performance with the Renaissance tour. Yeah. Kanye will if he ever did a stadium, which I don't think he. Yeah, if he ever gets on tour. Yeah, when he does, like if he did another tour, he's going to do stadiums.
Yeah, or like even for the Donda thing. Jump Street.
Yeah. Oh, you saw that tweet last night? He said Jonah Hill made him love Jewish people again. Um, uh, what was I gonna say?
But stadiums versus an arena where you probably don't have to do so much.
Yeah, and because even in stadiums, it's like you got to do a lot, but the expectation isn't that you do like a Kendrick or Kanye or Beyonce SZA amount
Yeah.
of production value, right?
You
Even
better
though
have some
that
good
is,
cameras.
yeah, even though that is the bar, because even the weekend will sell out
Yeah.
a stadium.
You know, The Weeknd spent $8 million of his own dollars for his Super Bowl performance.
Yeah, yeah. They don't
Kiss
pay.
my
They don't pay
ass.
the performance. They don't pay for the performance.
Kiss my ass.
It's
kiss my black ass.
It's truly a like a push to put yourself in that next level of
Yeah.
artistry. That's what the Super Bowl is. That gives you maximum exposure because everybody's watching the Super Bowl.
I just wish that Rihanna had released a second album. Wow, what a fucking way to... a free announcement to tell us we ain't getting the album.
No, for real.
Okay, that makes sense.
That shit.
But nah. Concerts, Drake, 21, y'all on bullshit, for real. All that bullshit.
My thing is, it's like it's really gonna be because I think it's even marketed as just a Drake. It's a blur. It's not even Drake and 21 Savage because 21 Savage is gonna go out there. 21 gonna do what?
He gonna do his 5-7 songs on this album.
5, 6, 7, yeah, 5. He's not gonna do more than 10 songs.
Yeah, he gonna do maybe 3 of his own. If he was really tough, he would do No Advance. I haven't heard that one in a minute.
Yo, if he did no advance, 21 doing no advance at like the Staples Center. I still call it Staples. Fuck crypto. Staples Center. It's 21 doing no advance Staples Center will be the funniest shit.
Independent No Advance.
Because the song has like no energy. It's like not a song you should ever perform, really. But it's
That's
so
why people
hard
used to be like, bro, 21 is not made for concerts. You're not
21's
supposed to see
music.
that nigga in concert.
I think his most concert music. He's gonna, of course, Bank Account.
I was gonna say Issa.
Yeah, some stuff off of Issa. The song he did with J. Cole
Wow,
on
yeah.
I Am Greater Than I Was. And then I think there's a couple tracks he could do off of Savage Mode too. But 21 does not make concert music.
Once again,
21
but like, who would ever bring 21 out to a concert to be like, yeah, I'm gonna put you on, bruh? No. You out there dealing them weapons. You out there real deal thugging, bro. It's a knife. Oh, you can keep that knife over there, buddy. Nobody was trying to go on tour with him back in the days, bro. So what do you think he learned?
Right.
That's sad, though. We need to do better.
What do you mean?
We just got to do better about preparing these folks for tours, bro. I'm hearing more
Yeah.
and more about like these tour experiences getting lower quality. Not in the biggest of degrees right now. Like, it's still small scale right now. But like, the quality isn't necessarily increasing with every tour that comes out.
Right.
But the prices damn sure are.
Yeah. No,
Damn sure.
I definitely, but and I also think like, I don't know if it's just the artists we're getting, but because I think we still have artists that make music for touring and to be played outside and whatnot. But I don't know. I don't know if it's just like artists who just have like bad social anxiety now, or just they just don't want to tour. Because that's the thing with Summer Walker. Summer Walker just like she would just get. I don't want to say she would get scared, but I think she had some degree of social anxiety and just didn't want to tour. But
Yeah.
she just wanted to like sit in her house and make music.
Which is fine. Just don't go on tour. Find a different way to make your money. I feel like I said that years ago.
But on top of that, she signed those. The label has to make money. That's probably why they wanted Black to put out an album where he's doing a bunch of shit,
Yeah,
so that he
Lover Boy
can.
shit.
Because Summer Walker is a dud. Like she does well for streaming because people stream her shit, but she's not gonna bring in no tour money.
That's so sad.
So, but just like as a label, if I had an artist that couldn't tour, you can't be my artist. I'm sorry. Like I don't care if you're more talented than the next like 10 fucking singers, but if you can't tour, because that's where the money is. The tour is where the money is. If you can't tour, then what are you doing?
Right. Sorry.
You good. But nah, this Drake and 21 tour, I'm gonna try to go see it. I'm not gonna if I can't get a ticket for free because I know somebody, if I can get a ticket for free, I'm not gonna go see it. Like, cause I already know. Cause I already know, like, Drake, I've never looked at Drake. I've looked at him more as a musical artist than anything else. He's never been a visual artist to me. I've never been stunned by anything Drake has done visually or a performance I have seen by Drake. Like, Drake, he just hasn't, right? So, like, back to that, like, why doesn't he do stadiums? I don't think Drake will be able to put on an entire show with just himself. I think he has good tracks. I think now, granted, I think, like, his hits alone and his music alone, it'll have us hype. But there's not going to be nothing else. This is going to be Drake. I don't think the production value is going to be there at all.
That's fair.
So, yeah. If I don't get a free ticket, I'm not going to see that shit. I'm not.
No, that's fair. I'm not seeing that shit at all.
I'm not.
Yeah, y'all can kiss my ass. Honestly. Like, for real. No. I'm not them. I'm not one of those who's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll do whatever it takes for Drake. Man, kiss my ass.
21. Yeah. Them niggas gonna have to. If I do go, them niggas gonna have to do something for me. Nigga, they're gonna have to bring me off stage or some shit.
Yeah, sign me, nigga.
I know, nigga.
Yeah. Sponsor the episode of sponsor the corner section. Just
come on the corner and say, Drake, do an interview so we can ask you some real fucking questions. Stop going to Elliot and B Dot where they ask you the most service level shit. You, nigga, go on. Come here. We gonna ask you some shit.
Not for real. No, especially knowing my professional hating ass. I'm gonna ask some of my hater questions. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Be like, nigga,
you like me, I'm a professional hater.
Oh shit! Like, nigga, come to the Drake. Come to the corner section. We gonna ask you some shit. Some real shit.
Yeah.
Why was you hiding your child?
Yeah. Do you and your baby mama still talk?
Be like, Drake, why were you just putting out bullshit for like 6 years? Like, you know, the album wasn't good. Why'd you put it out?
Yeah. Scorpion, More Life. Whatever the fuck came in between those two, what happened? What happened?
What was your thought process?
What was that run? What was that run?
When Pusha T dropped the blackface picture of you.
Yeah. How'd you feel when we saw your blackface?
All right. Now, what other questions we have for that nigga?
Bro, I'd have so many questions for that man. Would you ever ask Father to stretch his hands again?
Did you fuck him? Is that why Kanye hates you?
Are the X allegations true?
The what?
XXX Tentacion.
Oh, did he put the hit out on?
Are the allegations true? Did you go down to Florida for that court case?
That shit.
The real questions the people want to know.
The shit his publicist is gonna tell us not to answer. Tell him not to answer.
Did you go to Florida or did 21 do something for you?
Oh man, yeah, Drake, come to the corner section. We got some shit for you, man.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
Did you see that Twitter?
Your publicist might be mad, but we'll have fun.
I know, and we're gonna air it. Whatever happens, we're gonna air that shit. We're gonna put that shit out. I don't give a fuck. I have nothing to lose.
Yeah. I'm like you. I have no child hiding from the world, or world I'm hiding from my child. Ticketmaster ain't about to have me in a class action. I ain't got to hit no stands for Nathaniel.
That shit. Did you see that Twitter thread where they were talking about the best sneak disses of all time, and people were dropping whole diss tracks in there?
Yeah, like
they were talking about Exodus 23:1. I'm like, nigga, the whole song is a diss track. That whole song is a diss track.
That's like saying The Ether was a
sneak diss. That's what I say. No Vaseline was a sneak diss.
Like, bro, they're calling these people out by name. Even like
I'm
saying
like-
that the control verse was a fucking
Sneak diss?
yeah, like
There was nothing sneak diss about Control. He blatantly named niggas in the song.
and he kept it respectful. He was like, yeah, I like y'all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to
Right.
make sure you're
That
your
was
favorite.
that was like respectable. That was his competition.
Yeah, you have to, and like that's also missing from the game.
Huh?
Real competition is missing from.
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
it's all these. Look, if I had this many, like, because rappers be throwing subs at each other all the time, and instead of settling stuff, the thing about it is that instead of settling stuff on a track, niggas settle it in the streets.
Niggas settle it at LA Fitness. For real.
Like, fam, come on. Like, we should be in a point in hip hop where it's like, okay, like you can diss.
Yeah, we
niggas
can
on
talk
the
shit
track
on raps.
and just talk shit about the person back on the track. Just keep it in the track. But
Yeah, y'all be making this personal.
right.
That's so crazy. Change your times.
Nah, for real. Like I feel like there's a lot of beefs that really should have gotten worse than they did, but they didn't. Like Jay-Z and Nas, that was bad.
Oh yeah. Nowadays somebody
50
would
and
have died.
50 and Ja Rule was bad. Nah, nobody. I don't think anybody. Did anybody die over 50 and Ja Rule? I don't think so.
No, but that whole thing with like 50 and Cameron's whole team, that was like a thing for a while.
Yeah, yeah,
Like G Unit was going through it.
yeah.
But hey, go ahead.
Oh no, I forgot.
Some other rap beefs that would have went south.
Yeah, there's been a good amount that could have gone south but didn't, and thank God it didn't. But like
Even like the like the entertainment piece of it all, like when Ye and 50 did that whole album beef thing.
yeah,
Like, bro, they got a whole fucking Times, like they got a Rolling Stone cover off that
yeah,
or something like that.
That was all planned.
Exactly.
50 was talking about that in his book. I didn't read his book, but like there's a page on TikTok that puts up like clips of the audiobook. And he was saying that he was like, yeah, me and Kanye's. At first, Kanye's was supposed to come out like a week after his album, and then he hit up Kanye. Was like, yo, let's drop both our albums on the same day and just do like make it seem like we're just like two boxers having a match or something, but like we're just two rappers dropping the same day, and like just ran with it, and it made both albums that much bigger.
Yeah, both of them sold so well.
Yeah, even though like
Sold so well.
Well, even that week, Kanye sold like 950,000 that week. I think 50 sold 600,000 or 700,000.
Bruh. After, and somebody said this, they heard like one track on the album. It was Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Yeah,
They heard that shit. They were like, bruh, this one song is finna wash the 50 album. Literally, somebody was like, yeah, we gotta rearrange some shit. There was somebody who was like, literally made calls like, bruh, he won. Like, he won, bruh. Like, shit, we start planning the tour now. Start selling the tickets now before they hear this shit and want their money back. Cause Can't Tell Me Nothing? You telling me when you heard
that's a classic song.
la, la, la. No beat, no nothing. And nobody told you was gonna hear Jeezy's ad libs throughout the whole song. Hey!
Yeah,
Niggas-
I'm serious, nigga. I got
like,
money.
bro, what?
Yeah,
That shit is so tough. Like,
to me that's his. I don't want to say that's his best song because he's made some great songs, but
that's probably his best song.
that might be his best song. Like
I had
it's
a
just
dream I could buy my way
It's
to
just such a
heaven.
Kanye song.
Yes.
It's just such a Kanye song.
Like
That is- it just embodies him
encapsulates
perfectly.
everything he was,
It is.
and will ever be.
You can't tell that nigga nothing. And
Like,
the thing
bro,
is,
he got enough money.
I brought this up in another episode, right? Now I'm not gonna stand by the bullshit that he be saying like about George Floyd and Jewish people, right? But when he be talking about like other rappers and like business and from like when he said, "Oh, Adidas can't drop me," I can anti-Semitic, and they dropped him, and they're thinking about bringing that nigga back. He don't be wrong about a lot of shit. He don't
Bruh.
be, he don't be fucking, and like when he was watching his or when he was doing his first Drink Champion interview, he was saying he was like, Kanye is a embodiment of music, fashion, and like some other shit in music videos. He was like, but then you have Tyler the Creator who was doing better music videos. Then you were doing then you had A$AP Rocky who was like better in fashion, and you had like some other niggas who were like better at making beats. And like there was all these people that were better than
One
Kanye
individual area.
Yeah, in one individual area. But Donda, when he was doing the stadium tours, it was like he's still that nigga. Like none of them artists could sell out a stadium like that. A$AP Rocky definitely ain't selling out a stadium.
Niggas selling out
A$AP
of
Rocky
condoms.
is selling out the first 100 section.
Niggas selling out of Plan Bs.
Stop getting Rihanna pregnant so she can give us music, nigga.
Like Jesus Christ.
Damn, the clubs ain't been the same. The clubs have not, nigga. The clubs have not been the same. Remember when we used to go to parties like freshman year,
Dancing
and it
is
would be
just
like,
this.
it'd be like Controller, it'd be like
One dance.
It would be Work. Oh my god, Work would come on. Like the shit was cool. Like you had a good. Every time I go to the club now, niggas,
Wild Thoughts.
it's just like Wild Thoughts. When I go to the club now, it's just like I shot a nigga, I killed a nigga.
How you
killed a
pull up
nigga
to the
mama.
party with
Like,
no perks? Perk 10.
Perk 10.
Call me a
Pop
perk
the
10.
Perk 10.
Perk 30. I just call me a perk 30. Perk 60. I done pop 2 perk 30s. Like perky
nigga,
dance.
Perks 30's not even like real.
Bruh, what is a perky dance?
Huh?
What is a perky dance? Is that like
don't know.
when they do the hip thing?
TikTok music and fucking street music is like the worst shit now.
Yeah. There's there's this video 2054 it's like a little TikTok, bro. That shit had me fucking weak. He was like, bro, y'all in 2054 when certain songs come on, I gotta find it, bro. I gotta find that shit. I'm gonna send it to you later today. But no, that shit is so funny. Damn. Sorry. Damn.
So back on our topic about British niggas, because we could have transitioned to this earlier. So did you or did you not watch Swarm?
I'm not watching that shit, bro. I'm keeping it about with you.
And why? Why? I just want to know why.
Yeah. Back in 2016, Swarm was a good idea. I remember when they were having conversations around it because like the Beehive had like really just started getting crazy. And folks were like, bro, you can't say nothing about Beyonce. Like that's when they started calling it Beyonce's internet. And they were like, bro, we can make a movie off this. And that's what Swarm was originally supposed to be, some movie. And then like we took it too long, bro. And nowadays, bro, everybody want to make a Jordan Peele movie without making a Jordan Peele movie. Mm-hmm. So y'all can kiss my ass on Swarm. I'm gonna be honest. Like the whole like stare at black individual stares back, black individual stares back, fucking murder, blood, back to staring. Like, bro, I'm so fucking tired of that, bro. Jordan Peele damn near, but Jordan Peele got about 3 more movies before I get nervous.
What do you mean by nervous? What do you mean?
He better not keep doing the same damn movie. Which he's done so far has been so good. Like, tonally, his movies switch well. But he got about 3 more before he, like, you know how those directors get, bro. They get into a rhythm and a style, and they just run with that shit.
Well, the thing, I don't mind Jordan Peele doing it, but I don't like how that's been the new go-to for, like, thrillers, and especially, like, black thrillers. Because we remember that Lena Waithe show? The one about the black family that moved to Compton? That just felt like Jordan Peele. Like,
that was a fake Get Out.
If I didn't know that Lena Waithe was behind that, I really would have thought Jordan Peele was behind that.
Yeah.
But I just like I'm just like, find your own lane. Like, please just find your own way of doing things. Like Swarm was Jordan Peele-esque, but there was also some things like, because Jordan Peele doesn't film in film, Like, but this was filmed like in film. So it had aspects of like Atlanta. It was like Atlanta meets Jordan Peele, basically.
I think Gambino is one of the executive producers.
You said what?
I think Donald Glover is an executive producer on it.
He directed the first episode. Yeah, this was This was his show. This was his show.
Yeah, see, like,
this was his first thing off that Netflix, off that Amazon Prime deal he did a couple years ago.
Yeah, see, look, there you go. I knew it. That's why I was saying, like, I remember back in 2016 they were talking about it.
Yeah,
I remember the talks, and I was like, bro, oh, okay. But then, like, to an extent, bro, Atlanta wasn't really Donald Glover's show. It was more about what is the name of the director on like damn near 90% of the episodes? Hero something.
I know you're talking about because he directed Dope. He directed Dope.
Yeah, it's more so his show.
Yeah,
and like, there's nothing wrong with that, but in the sense of like, I never really took like, I'm a big Gambino fan. And I remember when he used to write scripts. Bro, his scripts used to be out the ass wild. Out the ass wild. Out the ass wild, bro. Out the ass wild. I remember when Because the Internet came out. In the script, there's like the first song of the album happens. And then like all of a sudden 3 wolves show up, astrally project into the room and just start eating Donald Glover alive. And I'm like, bro, what is wrong with this man? Like, bruh, and then you got Rick Ross playing your dad in the movie. Like, it was just a weird-ass script. It was a weird-ass script. And from then on, I've always thought to myself, like, yeah, Donald Glover is good, but I don't know if he's, like, the best at, like, writing film. I don't know. And even when he was good at writing film, like, nigga abandoned the one solid plot he had in Atlanta just to make short films for a whole season.
What was that?
You remember how season 3 of Atlanta went, bro? It was damn near just short films the whole time.
I hated season 3.
Yeah,
it had a couple. It had a couple of episodes, but I did not like season 3.
Yeah,
like I like the one with Liam Neeson, the one with Kevin Samuels. I just thought it was hilarious that Kevin Samuels had been alive. He was famous for a year and then ended up on Atlanta.
Atlanta got onto a Future music video.
Right.
Like,
did
bro,
a Joe Budden podcast and killed
bro,
him.
He had a year.
He did. He might have been Times Person of the Year that year.
Yeah.
But no, like season 3 was bad, but season 4 I liked. Season 4 was like a return to
a return to form.
Return to form for Atlanta.
I didn't even watch it because season 3 burned me so bad.
No, season 4 is damn near like season 3 never happened almost. Like it really feels like season 4 kind of started off like after where season 2 ended, but you know that like they went to London, had the whole tour and everything.
But it's the time in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because season 4 was cool. Season 4 was cool.
Yeah, season 3, damn near 3 years had passed. Like, COVID happened in season 3. Like, it was like, bruh, y'all been out here in Europe for how long? I just did not like that shit. I'm gonna be honest, but for that reason, I just have not been intrigued by Swarm. Like, I feel like there's just going to be this weird moment where it like really gets culty, like really culty for no reason, and I'm like, bruh, what is he trying to tell us, bruh? What is this man trying to tell y'all for real?
I mean, really, it's really just a like satire of fan culture. Like, that's honestly all I can say about it. I know people are saying like, now it was interesting. It was an interesting show. I wouldn't say it's the best show I've ever watched by far, but it was an interesting show. Because if it wasn't a critique on fan culture, and it was just a girl killing people because they don't like her favorite artist, then I would have said this was the stupidest shit ever.
That's fair.
I would have just said it's the stupidest shit ever. Like, because a lot of the times they were talking in episode 6, because there's only 7 episodes. In episode 6, they were talking about essentially like, we cover a lot of white women serial killers. We've never had a black woman serial killer, and so that's essentially they were also trying to check off that box with the show. I just wish they had a better motive for it. That's my only thing. Like
that's what I'm saying, bro. It just lacked that from the beginning. When I looked at it from the outside in, I was like, bro, I'm not wasting 7 hours of my time.
Honestly, the episodes weren't even an hour. The episodes were 30 minutes. I watched all this in the afternoon.
You talk about a 3.5?
Huh?
A 3.5 hour experience? No. For 3.5 hours, bro, you might as well just made a movie.
Yeah. This would have been a lot better if it was a movie, honestly.
Yeah.
I think I would have liked it more. Because like there were some parts where it felt kind of dragged out. And then like spoiler alert, Damson Idris and Chloe Bailey are only in one episode.
I believe
they're only in the first episode.
They probably were the first people to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm already knowing. It looked like they were going to die.
Chloe Bailey was the first person to die.
Yeah,
she killed herself.
Like she was about to die.
She killed herself, and then what's her name? She killed Damson Idris, and then just went on a spree killing people.
Anticlimactic as fuck. See, this is why I don't let y'all Twitter. I don't let y'all Twitter y'all Twitter critics, bro. Y'all give me hell. Y'all make it hard for me to sleep at night.
Yeah, it actually had to draw me back in because after episode 3, I was like, yo, this show was fucking stupid. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, bro,
like then I was like, this show is fucking
feel
stupid.
Right.
But by episode like 4, 5, 6, and 7, I was like, okay, I can get back into it.
Was the acting good?
Yeah, acting was good.
Okay.
Acting was good. Dominique Fishback, as much as I'm gonna critique this show, Dominique Fishback did do a great job. She's a really good job. She did a really good job. And I didn't even know because I thought she was like maybe our age. She's 32. Like, I thought she was like 27 or something.
Yeah, I thought she might have been like 28.
Yeah,
at the most.
Yeah, but she looks like
intense.
She can pull off a 19-year-old.
Damn. What that man Kevin Hart said?
Damn. Like
32.
I'm not gonna give a number rating because I was getting fried for my Creed rating, but my uncle,
really,
yeah, he called me a hater because I gave it a 7.
Who gave?
My uncle Sherrod. You've never met him, but he was like, you're a hater because you gave Creed a 7.
That's funny. I gave it an 8.5. I feel like 8.5 was solid. 8.5 is a good beat.
I think I'm gonna go see it again with my dad today. But I mean, it was cool. Like I liked the movie. Nigga,
you're the only nigga I know who was like, bruh, he didn't punch him that hard in the arm. Nigga dislocated his whole shoulder and continually hit it.
I didn't say that. Right. I did not
like,
say that.
That's not dirty.
What I was saying was, why the fuck did they put him in the ring with that killer? Like,
with this murderer.
He is obviously not a heavyweight. The little dude, little Mexican dude, is not heavyweight.
How he won undisputed and has 2 titles. How you have 2 titles as a heavyweight is intense. Bro, that belt got retired to you.
Like it's not like y'all pick like some big ass actor like, okay, yeah, that nigga look like he'd be a heavyweight like world champion. Y'all pick some like motherfucker was not menacing.
Jonathan B. Majors was kind of saying something to that same point. He was like, bro, if you look at every Creed movie, they've gotten real boxers to like play these niggas, and like real bodybuilders and like people that actually put on mass for these movies. He was like, bro, you thought I was gonna show up and not have muscles? You thought I was gonna show up and not look strong?
Because the thing about the Rocky and Creed movies is that they always wanted Creed to look like an underdog. So like in the first one we fight Ricky Conlan is like the world heavyweight champion. This is and that. In the second one when he fights Drago and like almost dies, right? I didn't honestly feel that in the third one so much because I was like, them motherfuckers around the same size. But it was more than just that. It was more than just him being the underdog. It was him like in his past, and that's what I liked about it. It was the story and backstory behind it, like what like how we got to this point.
Yeah, why are we fighting?
Yeah, my critiques are just like on the pacing. I just hated the pacing of the movie and the ending fight.
I think it's paced well.
Okay, the pacing towards the end. Let me clarify. Towards the end.
The only thing, like, if I can get through a whole movie and I can only say that, like, I wish the last part was longer. You did a good job.
Okay.
Because I can hate on a movie from beginning to end and be like, what the fuck?
Maybe I took too many points off.
I'm like, a 75, a 70 flat. A 70 flat, bro. You are not getting a degree with a 70 flat. D will not get you that degree.
I will give it an 8.
Nigga amended it a month later. Okay.
I will give Creed an 8. Goddamn.
Yeah, they already on set for Creed 4.
I take back the 7. I was hating too much. I let my hate get in the way.
Yeah. You damn near wanted to call Michael B. Jordan corny with that 7. Beat it, chick.
Beat it. Oh man, yeah, I'll give that shit an 8. I'll give this shit an 8.
I need to step off this damn mic before I lose my whole Saturday, because while it is 1 o'clock for you, it is 4:13 for me.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, but I'm having some fun editing this motherfucker, man.
Well, for me, I basically recorded everything straight, like even on the pauses. Like I didn't really stop recording. Yeah. I did it maybe once, and I didn't even stop my video. I just stopped my audio. So you should be good.
For sure.
To be very fair. Hopefully.
I'm trying to figure out what's the episode name gonna be.
Yeah. Oh, when did my recording stop? Fuck. Hold up.
If you're recording your video too, then your video will pick up the audio too.
Oh, I just got cut off at the pacing part. I need to just do another video, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, your video cut off or your audio?
My video. My audio is still recording.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm good. It literally just stopped at the end of that Creed conversation, but I'm just gonna keep it going now. I just started a new video just in case.
For sure. Yeah, this is gonna come out Friday because it's gonna take me a minute to edit this one.
I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing.
Oh
but,
man.
Nah, in closing, what the fuck you got for folks, bro?
Closing, fuck Ticketmaster.
That might be it. Fuck Ticketmaster.
Yeah, fuck Ticketmaster.
Or do something for me. Do something for me is an intense
You have to do something for me.
That might be the one. That might
21.
be the one.
That shit, man. Did we ever get to talk about
with the Jonathan B. Major?
Oh yeah.
Do something for me.
That's the best fucking meme to come out in a long time.
Bro, that nigga look like he just got straight off the set of the Django.
Nigga, that motherfucker.
Nigga look like he tried for Leonardo DiCaprio's part.
Not even Django. The nigga was gonna play the Slave Master. Yo, it was hilarious though. My mom, we were watching it, and she was like, "Man, that shoot is so sharp. Like, you know, like, Dylan, would you wear that? Hell no, I wouldn't wear that shit." You see how wrinkled that shit is?
Yeah, that's worse than the civil rights era, bro. That nigga wearing a bolo tie.
That nigga look like fucking George Washington Carver. Like,
nigga finding a new peanut recipe.
Nigga look like
when you learn how to mash the peanuts correctly.
For real. That nigga, man.
He look like Frederick. Nah, I'm finna stop. I was finna say he look like Frederick Douglass straight out the Underground Railroad.
Not for real.
Nigga look like Frederick in his first suit.
I do fuck with his style though. Like his style is consistent though. I won't say his style is consistent though.
He's eccentric.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a mixed baby, but that makes sense. We'll probably have to bleep that out, but like.
Look, it's kind of like, you know how some artists, right? You try to put their bullshit aside because their music is so good.
Yeah.
With that, we're just going like Jonathan Majors. He like you might have a white baby. He's not married to a white woman. But he has a mixed baby. But you know what? You a good actor when we fuck with you.
Yeah, yeah. And like your child has nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Your child has nothing to do with the quality of your acting. Right. It does have to do with the quality of maybe your choices in women. But nothing on. I
haven't seen the baby mama.
I don't even know what the baby or the baby mama looks like. He has a private life, which he should have. I don't think as I'm talking my shit, like I'm playfully talking my shit. You know, you don't want to be sitting there making a living off trying to see what the fuck Jonathan Majors got going on and who he's sleeping with. And
because on top of that, it's like I fuck with him. Like even when I watch his interviews, right? Like I enjoy watching the interviews because like his insight and his perspective, like I fuck with.
Yeah,
like,
the way he talks and the way he answers his questions are. I have no complaints. I have no complaints
about the nigga. We just making jokes and laughing, man. Like
bro, I told you, I shit. The nigga Denzel for me. You need a black man in any role? Call him. nigga could play a nerd next movie. I don't care. Scientist. nigga play. Looking at the calculations, it must be possible that we can travel to the next planet. Like, bro, I believe him. I believe him. When you carry the mass and the velocity of the object, like you already know that nigga got the opposite of that quiver. If he had that, bro,
you know what he does? He has the facial expressions. He has the facial expressions. Because
when the lips start going like this,
that's the equivalent.
Bro, I don't need no handouts. nigga make 5 different facial expressions. Just say he ain't want no handouts. He said,
that shit.
I don't need no handouts. Man, you went through 5 of them. Like, you saw him processing exactly what he wanted to say in that moment. I said, damn, that's some good acting. Should I cuss his
Jonathan Majors, we fuck with you, man.
Yeah, for sure.
If you hear this, don't take it. We want you on the pod, my nigga.
Yeah, we want you on the pod. We want you on your next movie. I'll watch it. You know what I'm saying? We liked Lovecraft when it came out. R.I.P. to my boy, though. Michael, what is his name?
Wait, the guy that passed, he was on
He was on Lovecraft. Michael Kenneth Williams. R.I.P.
Oh, Michael. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the other dude, the guy from John Wick who died.
Nah, R.I.P. to him as well. R.I.P. to him as well.
He died last week. Yeah. It was crazy though, because they said he died of like natural causes. I'm like, what natural causes happen when you're 60?
Probably like cancer, liver failure.
That's
like that's natural. Though. Like as long as you're not poisoned, that's all the natural means.
Natural causes 60. That sounds crazy though.
Well,
but you can I'm just thinking natural causes is like you died in your sleep, like just from like.
I mean, yeah, like bro, at 60, bro, not everybody's built with the same, life expectancy. Sadly,
right.
Some people's organs just fail at a certain age, and that's sad. But like, they mean natural causes literally just as long as you weren't poisoned. Like if they can't find arsenic in your shit, the God's plan, not mine.
Yeah.
And hopefully the family,
Rest in peace. Who was it? Lance Riddick.
Yeah, Lance Riddick.
Yeah, rest in peace, Lance Riddick. Yeah, I'm gonna go see John Wick this weekend.
They should have put Jonathan Majors in that.
They might. Shit,
boy, John Wick.
I don't want him to do too many franchise movies. Though I want him to.
Yeah.
I want him to do like it's cool that he's doing Kang. Because I know they probably gonna try to run. They gonna try to juice the fuck out of Kang. Pause.
They'll get 4 solid movies from Kang from this point, and a Loki. He'll be on Loki like nobody's business. But after in the next 6 years, we'll never hear about that nigga again until it's a big ass event. Like they'll kill that man off. They had no problem killing off Thanos. They had no problem. They kill off people in the MCU. They love that. They love saying, bro, he's dead. He's not coming back. Bro, they killed off so many people, bro. The only person they really didn't kill was Red Skull.
They just took him. What is it, Mjolnir or something? No, that's
fucking Vormir.
Vormir.
But I didn't know the actor had died from Captain America. That's not the same actor. Yeah, that's not the same actor that plays Red Skull in the last 2.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's dead in real life. That was a good job on their part.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go see John Wick. Yeah, Jonathan. I don't want him to get put into too many what's his name roles.
Franchise
movies, because I think he's a good enough actor to like make a splash at the Academies. I want to see that nigga get an Academy Award.
I'm telling you, bro. All it's gonna take. I hate to say it. Give him a civil rights movie.
He got to play somebody. If they make a John Lewis movie, you got to make him John Lewis.
John Lewis as a strong ass nigga. That's crazy. That's vicious. That's vicious. That's vicious.
Shit, they did it to James Brown. James Brown is 5'4". Chadwick Boseman is 6'1". Like
getting it too, but
they
that's funny.
Yeah. But I mean like if he does, if they make a John Lewis movie, you gotta get Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, you either got to have a really good civil rights movie or a really good music biopic.
Yeah,
you got to be such a good artist. Like he got to be Stevie Wonder.
Jonathan Majors. Oh man,
redo that whole meme with the bad hairline. Redo the meme with the hairline star right here with the fucking locks.
Fuck.
Like with the fucking head and everything, bro. That shit would have me dead.
I would fucking die if that movie came out.
Or hear me out. He might be able to do a Quincy Jones movie. All that coke and like lavish lifestyle that Quincy Jones was on.
Yeah.
I would see a Quincy Jones movie with Jonathan B. I would watch that. I told Michael, you put the strings in the motherfucker. He says, I don't like the strings. They don't sound good. Well, Mr. Jones, what do you think happened at the end? You heard the song, didn't you? Nigga was talking about don't stop till you get enough.
Yeah.
Nigga,
I remember him saying that. I remember him saying that too.
Damn. I want to see that. I would like to see Jonathan.
Who else could he play?
So you don't want the strings.
Because it's gonna be like when Denzel played Malcolm X. Because like when I was looking back at it, I was like, Denzel didn't play Malcolm X as Denzel as Malcolm X. He played Denzel as Denzel playing Malcolm X.
You know what Denzel says about that process though?
What?
He says he doesn't remember.
He doesn't
like in the sense of like, he's like, bro. He would be like, bro. I would get on set. They would call me Malcolm. They would do this, and like, bro. By the time like they said action, like it wasn't me.
Oh wow.
He's like, I didn't feel like myself at all during that movie. Which is so
crazy.
ironic.
That's crazy though. Like the process of an actor, like
yeah,
that shit's crazy. That shit is crazy.
And to me, I feel like I'm watching Malcolm X. Like if you ever seen a video of Malcolm X talk, the only difference is that the real Malcolm X has like a slightly lighter voice or higher voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just talking about like some scenes because I'm not saying that he didn't do a great job because he did, but there were some scenes where I was like, yeah, that's that Denzel. That's
yeah, for sure,
Denzel right there. But no, I think we are done for today, man.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I think we're done.
I'm tapped.
Enjoy editing this one.
Oh man, for sure.
Any closing remarks? I said fuck Ticketmaster.
Yeah. Fuck Ticketmaster. I'm campaigning for Jonathan B. Majors for the Quincy Jones movie starting today. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
You know who else I might be able to... He don't look nothing like him, but if they ever made a DMX movie...
Stop! Stop! Shut him down from another shot. Oh, in a fucking ball cap. Where my dogs at?
Yo, he would kill that shit actually.
Fucking just seeing him with a bottle of Alizé.
What if they casted him as Tupac in the new Tupac movie? If they did All Eyes on Me, the redo.
Yeah, as Jonathan B. Majors can play Tupac, and then Anthony Mackie can play Biggie.
I'm Biggie, motherfucker.
baby. You know, he probably did some dumb shit like that.
Oh man.
But yeah,
that's funny.
And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. That's probably exactly what he was saying. But nah, that's all I got, bro.
Hell yeah. All right, we gonna catch y'all in another 2 weeks or whenever the fuck we catch y'all.
Whatever. I don't know how y'all do that LA shit. I don't know if that came.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm verified on Twitter, so fuck my fake pages, nigga. Fuck 'em.
You're verified everywhere, bro. You got a blue check everywhere. I was finna cook your ass for having all these damn blue checks, but I said, I'm gonna let
Wait,
him
how many
have it.
blue checks did you see?
You got a blue check on your Insta.
Yeah, I don't have one on Twitter.
Oh, I thought you just said Twitter.
No, I mean Instagram. Yeah, I'm verified on Instagram, nigga. Fuck my fake pages. Fuck them.
Yeah, bro. I saw that. I was like, I know you. I know you fucking annoying.
I meant to say that at the beginning of the pod to top it off. Nah, fuck my fake pages. You're not gonna make no more money off of me, nigga. I'm verified.
For real.
So
I might step behind you and do that shit, but ain't nobody ever hit me up talking about somebody try to scam them. Brother, if I'm asking for money, I'm asking personally. Nah. Nah, but on some real shit, I ain't right. Yeah. Nah, y'all know me. If you don't, then you ain't watching the pod.
right.
Shit. Looking forward to episode 20. You might see Steve,
yeah.
you might not. If you watch this episode, you'll probably definitely have to see Steve on episode 20 because we said it too many times.
Yeah. We people, we men of our word. We gonna keep it 20. We gonna keep it at 20.
Yeah.
We gonna do it at 20.
All right, man.
All right, dog. I'm gonna catch you.
Yeah, signing off, whatever these niggas be saying on podcasts.
Deuces, y'all.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Make sure 21 do something for you this year.